Hey, aloha guys, Eric West here, HawaiiRealEstate.org. Welcome back to the channel. There it is, that's where we're at. Are you thinking about going on vacation here in Hawaii? If so, I'm here to show you what it's looking like as of today. Just nice to be back on the water, nice to be near the beach, and of course we have a beautiful sunset on tap as always. And I'm here to bring you your daily Maui fix in case you are stuck in a place that you don't want to be. I know that feeling. I spent most of my life on the mainland, so I can tell you, I know the feeling. Finally made it here about 10 years ago, and you know, a lot of people say, here, do you get mainland fever? I'm like, really? Like, you're kidding, right? Mainland fever. I mean, island fever. Like, I get mainland fever. That means I get to the mainland and I think, how do I get out of here? I'm stuck in this parking lot, this asphalt jungle, and there's like people everywhere, and they're like impatient. No, just kidding. People on the mainland are great. We love you guys. But life is better in board shorts, as they say. Thank you to Billabong for inventing probably the greatest slogan ever for us guys anyway. I know you ladies don't wear board shorts, but you could. I mean, if you wanted to, you could put some board shorts on, but you probably look better in a regular whatever. You know what I'm saying. Life's better in Hawaii. How's that? Here we go. Check it out. Where are we at, guys? We are at the very south end of Ka'anapali Beach. And I thought this would be kind of a good opportunity just to go on a nice, beautiful evening sunset walk on the beach. I've got the gimbal. I'm going high tech. The sun's going down. We're over here on the beautiful west side of Maui, Ka'anapali. This is the island of Lanai. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Eric West. I'm all about bringing awareness to the island of Maui, bringing awareness to the need for food donations. So if you haven't seen the Maui Food Line video, please just do a guy a favor. Do me a solid, if you don't mind. Look at that little ray of light coming through right there. Wow, that's cool. I can't zoom in when I'm on the gimbal. That's one of the reasons I don't use the gimbal, but normally I would be like, I would zoom in on that and show you that beautiful ray of light because that's spectacular. It's going to be a good sunset, I think. But do me a solid, do me a favor, please. If you haven't done it yet, please Google Maui Food Line. Maui Food Line. Put it in the search bar of Google. Put it in the search bar of YouTube. They stopped serving it up because who knows? It's YouTube. They can do what they want. But I'm still going to bring awareness. And please watch the video if you can. Share it on your IG, your FB, and give to the Maui Food Bank if you can. There's a huge need here. People here have been unemployed for 6-7 months. We're still at 30%, 40% occupancy, so things are looking up, but people still need money. When you're making minimum wage, trust me, to go 6-7 months without a job, are you kidding me? They had to have 3 jobs just to survive in the first place. So we could use those donations if you can. If you can't donate, please just share the video and do me a solid and watch it. And of course, come to here, come to here, come to here. Come to me, darling. Come to Maui, come to Hawaii. Whether it's Maui no Ka'oi, which of course means Maui is the best, and you choose to vacation on the best island, that's cool. I want to show you what that looks like right now. So you just start dripping drool from your mouth. And then you come here because you're like, I gotta get me some Hawaii. I gotta get my Hawaii on. And you help support the economy. So even though I don't get paid to promote tourism in Hawaii, that's what I'm doing, because you know what? Everything affects everything else. We all know that. It's an ecosystem, it's an economy. Someone needs to teach certain people in control how this all works, but basically everything is interconnected, as we know, right? Everything affects everything else. So if I can get someone to come make a decision to come here, that's gonna bring some positive revenue, some positive juju, some positive something. And that's what we want. Hi. So, yeah, just spreading the aloha, spreading the beautiful vibrations of Hawaii across the YouTube platform, encouraging people to show up, come over here. All you gotta do is stick a Q-tip up your nose or spit in a spittoon and send the cup in, and you'll be here before you know it. And yeah, I know it's a pain, and there's a lot of negativity out there about, oh, they turned this family away and they did this and they did that. But the bottom line is, guess what? Most people figure it out. They land here, they show up at their hotel, and the good news is on Maui, you don't have to quarantine. On Kauai you do now, which kind of sucks for Kauai, but oh well. But can you look at that sunset right now? Look at those beams of light that are shooting. That's gorgeous. Also want you guys to see how much sand there is at Kaanapali. One of the reasons I love this beach. If you remember yesterday, just 24 hours ago, I was in the very north end of this beach up by Black Rock. But I want you to see how cool it is down here on the south end. I mean, this is, right? Look at the numbers, not many people. These folks are having a blast, right? A little snorkel, little evening snorkel sesh. Get on out there, look around, look at the crabs, look at the fish. The underwater world, man, it's like, welcome, you land lovers, to the underwater world. It's cool, isn't it? So much life happening out there. We haven't even touched all of what's underneath the ocean. It's crazy. It's like undiscovered. It's like they say space is the last frontier. I think ocean is still the last frontier on Earth, man, for sure. So many creatures we haven't discovered. There's actually a documentary on Netflix called, I think it's Pacific Blue or something. Beautiful, beautiful series on the Pacific Ocean. If you haven't watched it on Netflix, came out a few years ago, man, it is so cool. Just shows how big the Pacific Ocean is, how many islands there are, how many islands that have not even been touched by man. We talk about how the turtles like do their thing and mate, and you know, it's just crazy. All the things man does not understand about nature, it's crazy. We're discovering new things. They just discovered Hawaii has got these massive reservoirs of water underneath the ocean. They just discovered this, literally. So it's a wonder, you know? I think that's what happens when you come to Hawaii. You just get in touch with it a little bit more so than, you know, driving through, say, Sunset Boulevard, or, you know, I mean, it's not concrete, right? It's literally unfettered beauty and just in your face nature. It's awesome. Isn't that beautiful? So yeah, again, if you're new to the channel, we've been doing this thing called Maui Fix, getting your Maui fix on. So I just cruise down to the ocean, I go for a walk, I talk about stuff, and we just hang out together. And I'm just like this goofy guy walking around with an iPhone in my hand, but guess what? It's fun. And I get to share something with you guys that I know if I was sitting in some dingy house in northern whatever hemisphere, and it's cold and blowing outside, or raining or sleeting or dark, and I got to see this, it would brighten my day, you know? And that's what it's all about, man, spreading the magical molecules of Maui throughout the atmosphere of humanity. Because right now, that's what we need, I'm telling you. I just heard today on the news that more people have killed themselves in Japan in 1 month than have died from the coronavirus since it started. Can you believe that? It's like, what? What's going on, Japan? Come on. I thought you guys were like these, you know, hardy, tough people. It's just a little lockdown. It's okay. It'll pass. Just relax. Grab an iPhone and watch a Maui sunset. But yeah, the cure can't be worse than the disease. You know, the cure's got to be better. So if you're dealing with some mental health stuff, tune in to this channel, and hopefully a little Maui magical molecule will reach out and give you a little inspiration, give you a little reason for going, keeping on. I know it does me, and I live here. So if I need it, and I'm just a few feet from this, oh, that was a cool wave how that broke. We all need it, right? This is how God like helps his people. You know, gives them a little touch of nature. And of course, when you're here, you can jump in this water, you can swim around, you can walk on the beach, put your toes in the sand. If you're into it, put a little drink in your hand. You know, whatever works for you. Go for a run, go for a hike. The weather's always nice. No excuse. So if you're thinking about coming here, start getting in shape now. You know, before I moved here, I took like a yoga class every day of my life because I wanted to get my balance going for surfing. I knew I was going to be surfing someday, so I was like, you know what? I took yoga every day for like a year. Hot yoga, cold yoga, inverted yoga. You know, I even did a little Pilates yoga. Man, I was hurting. I was in there with all these ladies and they're looking at me like, huh, a guy doing yoga? I'm like, yep, I'm getting my balance on. And it paid off. I came over here and I still fell off a lot, don't get me wrong, but my core was already in shape. Having something to live for is super important. Gosh, look at that sunset. Even if it's just the idea of going somewhere someday, and keep you going. Keep the dream alive, as they say. Look at that, huh? Some kid's beautiful creation. Sandcastles. Look at that. Oh man, I bet there are some wars and some battles that were fought here earlier today. Man, will it survive the night? That's all I cared about when I made castles in the sand. I was like, come down tomorrow, see if it's there. I always tried to build it like, it'll survive. Of course, they never do, right? Looks like we got something in the water here. Looks like it's probably some more of those beautiful rays, maybe eagle ray. Of course, right now we're looking at the Mala ramp in Lahaina town. Of course, the West Maui mountains up there blowing up. Actually, you probably can't see it on the camera, but there's actually a rainbow right there in between the palm trees up on the West Mauis. Got Maui sail coming in right there. Little sunset cruise. One thing about Kaanapali, which is super nice, is we have the jet ski rentals out there, so you can come and jet ski before December 15th. We also have parasailing here. They shut down, I believe it's December 15th because of whale season. They'll open up again, I believe, May 15th. Pretty easy being a videographer on this island, huh? Pretty easy duty. You don't have to try too hard. Maui makes us look good. If I was walking around a cornfield right now in Iowa, you probably wouldn't be tuning in. Just saying. I was actually in Minnesota for a few weeks this summer, and yep, wasn't a whole lot of YouTube happening there. I'd have to get real creative. Here I just turn the camera on and go, holy cow, look at that. So you can see here we got a little sandbag action. So one thing I tell people is, hey, whatever resort you're staying at, ask them what's the current status of their beach. Because if you like to walk out of your hotel room and go sit on the beach, you might want to find out what the beach is looking like because they change here all the time. Just a little pro tip from your favorite realtor in Hawaii. Woo! Kids know what's up. They're like, oh, he's live right now. They think I'm on TikTok though. Anyway, one thing I like to point out is the two fee simple condos on this beautiful stretch of sand that you can rent individually would be the Kaanapali Ali'i and the Whaler. And both of those condos have beautiful, massive chunks of sand in front of them. Matter of fact, the Kaanapali Ali'i sits on the point of Kaanapali Beach, so it also always has the most amount of sand. One of the things that makes the Ali'i so special is it sits on the biggest piece of real estate. So right now, if you were staying at this hotel, you're not going to be sitting on the beach during the day. This is low tide, high tide, it's going to be coming all the way up. So just a nice little pro tip. But I'm really encouraging people to come stay at an Airbnb, stay at a VRBO. You know, just because these guys need, these are individually owned units, so they're basically like small little businesses. Whereas the hotels are owned by massive corporations with tons of reserved cash and lots of assets they could sell if they need to. Whereas a condo is owned by, you know, one person that is, you know, trying to survive right now. So if you can reach out, Airbnb, VRBO, stay in a condo and support the local economy that way, that's my encouragement. They're also my customers, right? A lot of them I sold a condo to, and so I'm doing my part to steer people in that direction. Couple sunset sails out there. We got the Terralani right there, I believe. I'm sure the hula girl is out there somewhere. You get a sense for the number of folks here cruising around. Cheers and aloha.
I'm ready for almost 12.
So we're almost up to the point here. Just a nice vicarious walk on the beach. Hopefully that microphone is picking up the sound of these waves as they perfectly crash, gently lapping, creating that succulent, meditational sound of the ocean that can calm the soul and mind and body all at the same time. Gazing out upon the beautiful horizon with nothing else out there for thousands and thousands and thousands of miles. The most isolated archipelago island chain in the world. So if you want to get away from it all, you can't get further than this. Trust me. Can't do it. No can do 'em. Hey guys. So we're just coming up on the Ali'i, and you're gonna see how the beach is gonna change all of a sudden. So if you were staying at the Ali'i, you'd be like, huh, I got all kinds of beach where I'm staying. Where'd you stay at? Look at the drama over here. It's like there's a fire on the other side of Lanai. Of course, over there's the Four Seasons if you want to really get luxuriously alone. Larry Ellison's little private getaway over there that he shares through the Four Seasons. Fantastic operation over there. Oh, I was one building too soon. Sorry about that. The Ali'i's up around the next bend. Got a little ahead of myself. How you guys digging the smooth gimbal, huh? Pretty money. Hopefully you're getting enough of the sunset. I could try to go sideways like that, but it'd take me forever to get to where I want to go. One of my next stops is going to be Star Noodle down on Front Street. They're back in business. They opened up where the old Aloha Mixed Plate used to be, their location, so now they are oceanfront operation, huh? They stepped up. I love when a company or a business takes a downturn and turns it into something better, you know? That's the way we should all be thinking. Look at those clouds down there, huh? Gorgeous. Boom, just explosion of color. Pillowy, beautiful clouds. But you know, you turn it around, you say, hey, opportunity, fortunes are made, right? When times get tough. A lot of people miss that little angle sometimes. You gotta be counter thinker. Stop listening to the news. Because we don't know what the heck they're thinking, right? They got their whole other agenda, but it's probably not your mental health or your future success. It's whatever they're getting paid to do. So keep your head in the game, people. It's all good. Now there's some mass compliance right there. Yes, sir. Congratulations. It's the best I've seen so far. 2 young people, right? That's rare. Most young people I come across are like mask schmask. Hey, look at this beautiful little rainstorm over on Molokai. Wow. See, I'm just getting ready to go around the point here. You can see the beach is already starting to blow out a little bit. This beautiful, beautiful rainstorm over on Molokai. There was a bunch of rainbows that were popping earlier. Gorgeous. I think this is the sunset over here right now. See how much sand we have all of a sudden? Wow. It's kind of dramatical. I can smell burgers in the air, like the smell of frying burgers and onions. I might start drooling on the microphone. I hope it's waterproof. I stay hungry, brah. So you guys might ask yourself, why is this Holly realtor always throwing down pigeon? You have to understand I got 4 kids that were basically kind of raised on Maui, so that's all I hear all day long, you know, so it kind of wears off on you a little bit. I actually encourage them to learn a little pigeon because it is an official language. You probably didn't know that, but it was made an official language. Back in the olden days, it was like considered bad to speak pigeon, but now it's like, hey, aloha. She's a happy camper because she's walking on the beach in Maui. Yes, sir. And these kids are having a ball. They're not cold. Okay, so, hey buddy. So here we go. There's the Artilce right there. And you can see we got a bunch of sand right here. People are sitting on the beach in this area. Now South Kaanapali, that sand will come back in the summertime, maybe, I don't know. Who can figure out the sands right of Maui or Hawaii? They come and they go, the ocean does as it pleases, and we just scratch our head and go, huh. So I mentioned last night in the video that this is a surfing point. So you can see there's one guy on a paddleboard there, another one over there. Not really good waves right now, but you know, better than no waves. That's one of the reasons I like the Artilce, is because it has a surf break in front of it. So you can literally get up in the morning, come out here with your surfboard, have the break all to yourself at, you know, 5:30, 6 a.m., whenever the sun comes up. Catch, you know, 5, 10, 15 rides before the wife wakes up, or maybe before the husband wakes up, and then go inside, grab you a cup of coffee, Kona, have a smoothie, go to the gym, get a workout, and you have just lived a morning, in my opinion, the way it was meant to be lived. And you just get that freshness. Something about the ocean just wipes the whole negative aura off of you. Not that we all have negative auras, but you know what I'm saying. Just that maybe a little grump in the morning, like I am a little bit, you know, before my coffee. Man, you go in this water, you're gonna come out on fire. You're gonna be so happy. People will be like, what's wrong with you, man? You're like, I don't know, I'm just feeling good. The ocean does that to you. Man, I'm just telling you, it's like a miracle. I don't know what it is, something in there. Minerals, ions, algae. If you know, tell me what it is. Is it sodium? Why do we feel so good after even just a quick swim? It's crazy. It's one of the reasons I live here. If I was away from this for too long, I think I might, you know, just start to miss it a lot. How's that? I know that for a fact, actually. So here we go. Here's a nice shot down to the south where we just came from. This has been kind of a long walk. I'm getting like a little teeny bit of exercise. Normally I'd be doing a slight jog, a little heavy sand, a little wet sand, a little resistance. Get a little afternoon sweat on after sitting in my office all day. There we go, buddy. Yeah. Catch that little ride right there. Huh? That is too much fun. I am jealous. Man, I need to get in the water. It's been a little while for me, I'll be honest with you. I could just keep walking literally all the way down to Black Rock right now. And it would be very similar to this in terms of sand. It would get a little skinny right there, but then the sand's gonna come back again in spades. I can feel a little sprinkle on my face right now. Don't know where that's coming from, but it feels good. What a nice sunset, huh? Look at these guys. Now notice the passion. They're paddling back out, right? It's kind of dark, you know? More. One more time, Mom. That's what's going through your head. You don't realize it, but you're like 50, 60 years old and you're like, I just want to go one more time. Can I go one more time? You hear your mom calling you in for dinner? No. Oh, just one more time, Mom. That's what you're thinking. I've been out there pitch dark, literally, thinking to myself, okay, if anything happened, I got moonlight. Here he goes, there he goes, here he goes. Watch. He's got this wave time. Gonna catch it on his knees. That one's a little small. Anyway, getting a good workout, getting a little core action, a little cardio. That's the beautiful thing when you find an exercise you can do where you don't think to yourself, oh, I'm exercising and this is uncomfortable. You're just having a blast. That's when you can get in shape because now you're doing something you love and you're having fun doing it. And you look in the mirror 3 months later and you go, wow, where did that 20 pounds go? And I can actually see one ab. I mean, that's kind of cool. All right, guys, get you down in the water here a little bit. Huh? Come on. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, hey, thank you so much again for tuning in to another beautiful segment of My Gimbal is Moving Around. Another beautiful Maui fix. Aloha from the beautiful island of Maui. I want to say thank you so much for watching. It's been kind of a longer one tonight, but you know what? I don't mind, man. I could do this all day long. Okay, what we got here? We got another awesome live, Eric. Great job. Aloha, Greg. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it as always. And Joe, you're welcome. My pleasure. Shout out to my wife, Joji. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, Joji. If you're new to the channel, I can't read that good. When I turned 50, all of a sudden I couldn't see anything like within the first 18 inches. Can you find me a horse property? You bet. Athena, I'd love to. Whoa, getting wet here. I'd love to find you one up in Kula, up country. Aloha, Darren. Great job, Eric. Thank you so much, Golfster. Appreciate that. Golfster, I think that's what it says. Let's go do some golfing, Golfster. And if you please do me a favor, watch that Maui Food Line video, Google it up in YouTube and in your search bar, and a beautiful house on the beach on Hawaii. Okay, I'll find it. It's all gravy fitness. It's all gravy. I like gravy. Watch that video, share it on your Instagram and your Facebook. If you can, please give to the MauiFoodBank.org. If you can, if you can't, even if it's $5, man, you know what? What are the rules for mass visitors walking on the beach? You're supposed to wear them, but as you can tell, most people aren't, because let's face it, there's enough breeze here, and if you're with your family, I think if you get within 6 feet of somebody, you should probably put it on that you don't know. But other than that, they seem to be pretty chill about the whole mask thing on the beach. Miss golfing at Wailea and Anapali, come on back. The courses are open. We love you. Thanks for the great videos. Love you too. Mad love from Eric. Love the shots of paradise. Keep it up. I will do. Sachi, I think that's what it said. And make your plans to come here if you haven't yet. Book those flights. Ask for a good deal with Airbnb and VRBO. You'll probably never get a better deal than you will right now. Tan lines from mass would be horrible. Yeah, you ain't kidding, no doubt. They need like a see-through one that like enhances the UV rays and gives you more of a tan and like moisturizes. There's got to be an upside to this mask thing. I just haven't found it yet, other than saving people from getting sick. Aloha, $20 contribution. I don't know who that is, but thank you very much. I think that was maybe, I don't know, I can't tell, but every dollar from this channel goes to benefit the MauiFoodBank.org. And if you want to give, there's a little dollar sign next to the super chat. Just click that thing and give to your heart's content. Chemo, pina coladas. Oh man, golf story. Yes, sir, man. You like golf and you like pina coladas, man. You're my kind of guy. And what else? Hawaii is too expensive. Even Airbnb is $300 a night. That's not true. That's not true. I had a client get into the Mahana, like 2-bedroom corner unit for under $200 a night. Star Noodle, my treat when I come over. All right, Alan, thank you. I appreciate that, man. Oh, no grinds at the Star Noodle. I'm all over it. Spencer donated the money. Spencer Sato, thank you, sir. Thank you. Aloha. I appreciate that very much. Shout out to you. Very much so. Edgar, double shaka. Yeah, there it is. Boom, boom. And what else can I say, man? I love all the comments. Thank you so much for tuning in, checking in. My dream is to live in Hawaii someday. It'll happen, Dina. Keep dreaming. Never give up the dream. Never give up, no matter what. Aloha from San Jose. We coming down on 3s. All right. Thank you, San Jose. Thank you for the live video fix, always. I'll always do this as much as I can when I can, because you know what, guys? For me, this is therapy at the end of my workday. It's fun to come hang out. This is easy, right? I'm just walking around with the camera, watching the sunset, so it's not that hard, but I really do enjoy it. Dock Kitchen is the best. I think they went out of business temporarily. I don't know. I'm looking at a place to stay for a month. What's January weather like? It's perfection. Best weather on the planet. Thank you, Athena. Thank you for saying I'm soothing. I'd say you're soothing too, but I don't know. You might not be soothing, but thank you for saying that I am. Anyway, so, hey, this is live, guys. I don't know what I'm going to say next. So, and inspiring. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. So what was I going to say? Man, I forgot. It threw me off track with saying that someone else was soothing. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. But hey, thanks so much. I appreciate it. Hey, $20 from Larry. Dude, you're the bomb. Thank you, sir. Aloha. Straight to the MauiFoodBank.org. I am going to go back to these food lines on Thursday. Obviously, Thursday was Thanksgiving. I think they already had their food by then, so I'm going to go back and show that. It is usually rainy in January. Sometimes it is. Hey, the rain comes, the rain goes. So if you come here 1 week and it's raining all the time, that's just the week it's raining. But I'm telling you, your flight takes off, the next day it's like blue sky and perfect. It's the rainy season, but it's not contiguous, not continuous. Aloha and mahalo for making me smile. My pleasure. Thank you for watching. Wow, that's fast. It is fast, huh? Okay, thanks guys. I love a thumbs up. Please, YouTube, when you do that, they go, hey, this guy might be cool. Number 2, if you could subscribe. Keep sharing the aloha, coming in 3 weeks. Awesome. Ooh, Christmas. Great time to be here, man. Christmas time in Hawaii. Oh, it's the bomb. And subscribe, share, and like. And share it on your IG, especially that Maui Food Line video. It's super appreciated. And I'll be back. Anything you want me to do, any special requests, hit me in the comment section. I'll do my best to accommodate. Thanks, Eric. You're the best. Thanks, Edgar. I appreciate it. And thanks for you guys, because without you, obviously, I'd just be standing here talking to my phone. Mahalo, Eric. Got it earlier today. Don't want to miss the rainbow before the sunset. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I got your message, by the way. Sorry I haven't called you back, but I've been small time busy, which is good. I'm glad people can come here. You have to understand a little pent-up demand. For 6.5 months, my buyers couldn't come here, so I got a whole bunch of them coming in. And of course, a lot of my viewers are reaching out, and we're doing real estate shopping, so that's awesome. Edgar, we'll see you soon. Texting you now. Thank you, Athena. All right, guys. Well, thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate it. Aloha. And I'll leave you with this beautiful shot of a little session happening here at the Kaanapali Ali'i. And this guy's gonna jump up on that wave. He's gonna make me jealous. 2 people catching every wave they want, and that's what it's all about, especially if you live at the Ali'i or if you live in front of a surf break, and you would be so blessed. You can catch and enjoy more rides than anybody else because nobody else is here. That guy should have caught that wave. Oh, crime. Surf court. It's okay, because look at that little curl with a beautiful left. Oh, I'm mind surfing that right now. That is awesome. All right, guys. Well, thanks again. I appreciate you guys being with me on this beautiful little walk. The gimbal doesn't respond very quickly, but that's okay. It's doing its job. So thanks again. Until tomorrow, Eric West out. Aloha. Whoop. There it is.